Hello, welcome to our channel. We are Simon and Mandy, Paul's on Tour. Join us as we travel around the UK and into Europe along with our dog Buddy.
That's us, we've just left the campsite, Norwich, Caravan and Camp Club site, and we're now on our way to Holkham Hall. A couple of days there. We've got 39 miles to go, and the sun has come out to play, so hopefully we're going to have a good weekend. One mile to go, about half a mile now. The excitement builds. Ouch, mate. There's Holkham, and there's a little car. 220 yards. Ouch. Right, Holkham Hall. And then our beach there, I don't know what that is. Somewhere where that little car is, I think. Holkham Hall. Can't see anything about campsites or nothing or nothing. Yeah, very nice, isn't it? Hotel and restaurant parking. We're looking for pop-up campsite signs. If anyone's seen any. Where? We'll see. We'll see about that.
Feast? That sounds good.
Well, that looks like a caravan over there. Street food, bar and views. Main cope, no entry there. No idea. Not there. Oh, we've got to go through there.
Gates ahead.
Maximum height 3.3, maximum width 2.9. So yeah.
What's the matter, bro? Shush. You're alright, what's the matter? This looks very lovely, doesn't it?
Well, it looks very tight. Pull your wings in. We did it. Just to keep in mind out the way of the pushchair. Dodging the things. Minding the trees above. Ah, I can see camper vans. Are they visiting or are they...
We'll find out when we get
Huh?
there.
There's a caravan going that way. That looks like a car park.
That looks like a car park.
Yeah, that's not a pop-up campsite, is it? What's this say here? Oh, pop-up campsite this way. Yeah. And then it's saying that way, left here then, so we're up there somewhere, I think. Pop-up campsite to the left. You're not a pop-up campsite, you get out of the way. Get out of the way, you. No, you're not. Mind the trees, mind him.
He's taking no notice of
He
anybody
doesn't
else.
know we're here, does he? Right, what now? Now exit that way. Now the signage has stopped. I'm just taking a guess it's this way. That there looks like tents and the like.
Certainly a lot of ground, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's always those when you're in close proximity to one another.
Oh, here we are. This is looks like the welcoming party.
Welcoming committee.
What's that saying about doggies?
It's true.
Keep dogs on a lead.
Something, can
It's a big field.
you? What are you sure? What is the matter with you?
He's excited.
Can't see any toilets.
Hmm?
Can't see any toilets. Can't see any showers.
Service point there.
There's something over there, look.
Oh yeah, they'll be yeah,
What's he emptying? Is that a
they're pumping out, isn't he?
maybe empty toilet in there?
Yeah.
That'd make me feel a whole lot better. Please stop here to check in, thank you. Alright mate, we stopped your moaning now. What was you whinging at down there? Alright?
What's something over there? Well, there's a lady with an eye vis vest. Oh. Over to you then, Mel.
Afternoon.
Hello.
Is it Simon Hall?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, 2 people, 3 nights.
Yep.
Okay. That's just a flyer on the estate for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Over the course of the weekend they are doing free tractor and trailer rides, but you do need to pre-register for it, which is down here at the office with us if you're interested.
Okay.
Do you need to take water on board?
No,
We're
all
alright at the
minute.
moment.
Okay, when you do it's just over here.
That's, yeah, we're
Yeah.
serviceable.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you do happen to go out off site, you can't get back in with your vehicle after 10 p.m.
Oh, we won't be doing that anyway.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
In that case, join the queue and my colleagues
So-
will cite you.
What, are they toilets over there?
Yes.
What, is there somewhere that if we use our own toilet that we can...
Yeah, inside the yellow tanks. You see where the guy in the orange overalls is now
Yeah.
helping out everybody's poo?
Right, that's
yeah, in the yellow
okay.
tank. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gulping out everybody's poo.
Well, there's one way of putting it.
So I shan't be going in them portaloos over there, Simon. I should be using our toilet. That nice man will be gulping it out.
What a horrible thought.
Tractor ride, what's that? Over to where the end?
Like I say, that takes you back and forwards to where the event is, I would think. Hey, there is electric there, look. Isn't there?
I hope so.
Well, they're all plugging in points there, look.
Oh, thank the Lord. I can plug in and I can have a poo. Bins that look
Get
rather
gulping, that man.
full. Really, for goodness sake. Oh, look at those lounges. I can remember Mum and Margaret's Handy laying on lounges like that. When we was at Pumpkin's holiday camps when we were a kid. They're very retro, aren't they?
They've Mary had him since the 70s. Don't throw anything away.
She's showing her age a bit there, I think.
What did she say about the tractor drive?
You have to pre-book it.
I'm absolutely starving hungry. Are you, bud? Oh yeah, there is electric points there. And the other orange things. Can't see any more though. There's one over there under that tree.
Come out of the way, look. Maybe one.
Yeah, but what's this? What's this? Come on, look. What's this? You won't move.
There was a steady flow of vans in all afternoon, and the warden and staff was busy showing them to whichever pitch they would like.
Good lad.
It was all very well organised, in our opinion.
Where do you go to the actual thing there? Where is said hall?
Well, it's maybe on that leaflet.
Oh,
won't it?
yeah.
I
It's
can't
finished
concentrate till
gulping.
I've eaten. I'm starving.
That entrance was higher than 3.9, wasn't it? 3.3, sorry.
See there? Plugged into something there. Oh, look there.
Yeah, they are. It is
Oh,
electric.
Gas electric. We'll go to the toilet.
Just have a massive generator. There's a washing up point there, look, for doing your pots. Coming out of an IBC mine, but it's still.
Well, at least we can get some water from the service point. It means walking a mile to carry it, but
You'll be alright.
we can put it on the hog, couldn't we? We could put the water bottles on the hog. Do you see anybody you know yet? Do you see anyone?
No.
We'll be able to have our canopy out, won't we?
Yes, sir.
Good. He's got a canopy out in his caravan. He's got a canopy out. They've got a tent out there. They've got awning out.
This lady's getting some miles in.
Hmm?
This lady's getting some miles in, backwards and forwards.
It was rising up and I couldn't stop. I couldn't do it.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Welcome to Holkham Hall. Have
Thank
you
you.
been with us before?
No, we haven't.
No.
Okay. Are you part of friends and family at all?
No, I don't think so.
No, so you're just on your own.
We're,
Yes.
we're just newbies.
Yeah.
Just Billy known mates like me. Okay. Do you want evening or morning sun? I've got both at the moment.
Both.
No, one or the other.
I don't mind.
Morning, I think.
Morning?
Yeah.
Morning. Follow me.
Mornings.
Do you need to be near the toilet block? Are you all right?
No, we're all right.
You're right.
We can get that far.
See the one that's sort of leaning? Over there.
Okay, lovely, thank you.
All looks very well organised.
Where am I going in here, Dada? I'm going across here.
Reversing.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I can take you round there and you can come in, but I'll put you here.
We don't mind being on an end, do we?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
all right on an end.
We're all right on an end.
You'll need to reverse in if that's okay.
Yeah. All right on that.
Straight, do that. Go round the neck.
You don't mind being on the end, do you?
Wonderful, mate.
Well, then we're not facing out onto people, are we? I'm a bit of...
What do you mean? Go over these cables?
We will, yeah. Go round, go round, go round. Yeah, don't mind that flag, go round.
Flag. That flag and that flag.
And
Mind that
that
plug.
cable.
I'm going to go straight over that so I'm not screwing it. And then there. Over there.
Right, you need to shift over about a metre because you're on this one, sorry.
Right, you're alright. I can do that.
Yeah.
One out of the way, bud.
Out the way, bud.
We've landed.
We've arrived.
We're alright, we're good.
Right. Right, so your awning goes out that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilets and showers are over there. The
Yeah.
black and grey waste is emptying over there, plus your
Water.
fresh water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have. Did they tell you that there's a tractor ride?
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
bucket
so
or
you've got a
something.
book-
Where
up
did we
there.
book that?
Where the girls,
Where the
Oh,
caravan
where's
was
due,
when we
right,
come
but
back.
I would do it pretty quickly because they do get booked up very quickly.
Okay. So how often do they run then? Do you know?
Once in the morning, once in the afternoon.
So if we was we've never been before, is it far to walk?
What, to the hole?
Yeah.
No, 15 minutes.
Oh, right,
but
okay.
it's that the tractor ride takes you all the way around the estate, shows you to places that you wouldn't normally
Oh,
wouldn't
I
go.
see. Right.
It's lovely.
Okay.
It's about 45 minutes. It's so
Oh.
it's such fun. It
Is
really
the dog allowed on
Yep.
there? Oh, right. Okay.
All right, and
Yeah.
it doesn't cost you anything.
Good.
We
Whereas
like
if
that.
you go and do it at the hall,
Yeah.
it costs you £5
So
each.
we plug our electric into them orange things over there, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
There's the electrics.
Yeah.
If you take it out at night, please make sure you're back before 10 o'clock
Yeah.
because the gates shut at 5.
Yeah.
We have an override till 10, but after that,
Oh,
there's
well,
nothing
no, we
can
won't
do.
be going
We-
out.
we shan't
no.
be
Right,
doing
and
that.
if you do leave with this, make
Yeah.
sure something's on your pitch because
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
never
we
remember who's
wouldn't
on what.
anyway. Unless there's something emergency happens, well, we'll not be going anywhere. Thank
Have
you.
a super time.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
we will. Thank you. Why that window look like it's cold? Right, first things first.
To the cone. Brill.
Well, that's ours to the cone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank God for that.
Right.
They're running out there. Why not?
A bit windy. Right, we're here. We've
Right.
landed.
Electric.
Electric.
What's that thing doing?
Okay, this is us. We're all set up. There's quite a few here. Yeah, not a bad little pitch. Here we've got all that up to that red and white tape. So that's not bad, is it? And they go all the way down there. Each red, orange flag is a pitch. And all that out there. And all them down there. All the electrics. Each of these electric boxes has about 12 plugs on them. And all down there. I don't know, no idea where the hall is yet. But there's a little tractor back and forwards. I haven't seen it yet, but there is. Toilets over there. And there's a wash area, rubbish bins, and fresh water. And they've already been once already to empty the bins, and they've been once already to empty the toilet as we arrived. So it'll be good. All we need is the weather, don't we, man?
Absolutely.
That's
It's
all.
coming though, that over the weekend it's supposed to be nice.
Yeah. So we'll spend today just relaxing and settling in. Maybe have a little wander in a minute or two with Budster. And then it might be a case we get the bikes out and have a tour round. Yeah, you don't get told off. That's it, 5 miles an hour. That's told her, isn't it? So we'll see you in a bit with an update.
Time for a bit of dinner.
I only have to leave 2 bits. Get in.
So you're getting it out today. I should put something on that next time.
When you're staying on the pop-up campsite and you are visiting the Holkham Hall, which we were planning to do the next day or two, you actually get quite a good discount. I believe it was 30% off the admission price. So we made good use of that.
He's having a wee. Oh, there's a water tank over there. Is that probably a feed, is it? Loads of tents over there.
What was the electric panel? Well, the plan on putting tents on it.
Explore the estate. What's these tables and chairs for?
What
Yeah, we found out what the table and chairs were for later on, when the
That's what
Adam's beer truck had finished up at the house with all the other vendors.
Showers and
After 5 o'clock it came and parked up here near this tree, so you could have a drink in the evening.
What are these? Are these the ladies? They're the ladies' toilets.
They're the gents' toilets there.
Oh, there. And they're showers. I presume they're unisex, are they?
Yeah, I should think so.
Yeah, let's have a go and have a look.
Serves a purpose, doesn't it? Somewhere to hang your clothes, somewhere to sit.
Usual caravan motorhome standard. And it's all clean. How many is there? 8 showers? Yeah, 8.
Yeah. Somewhere to dry your hands. Very good.
You're well impressed with these, aren't you? You've just been to the toilet and
She come back laughing and giggling. She said there was no way anything's getting stuck in them. I've got to try.
I see what you mean, yeah. There's nothing getting stuck, is there? Like an aircraft job, that, isn't it? You're well impressed, weren't you? Street lighting as well. Right, where are we?
Right, so I've got all this table and chairs.
And straight down,
Blue
isn't it?
car and a green tent.
So we go down and look at these. What's these down here? These are tent area. And there's some big ass generators powering it all. Link's Elite Shower. Fire distinguishers. And this looks like an area specified for tents with their own loo and showers. What's that there? That tank, do you think?
They're the tanks, aren't they? That they come round and
Is that the
empty.
thing that?
Yeah, it's where all the poo goes. Isn't it?
That's what blasts the thing down, isn't it?
That's where they pump it out, isn't it?
Oh, in
That's
there,
where that
yeah.
big lorry comes up by
Yeah. There again. Loads of tents. I don't know, they're the way, they're the future, aren't they? They are.
Got one to do in the day.
Not sure whether them there, you can book them. They all call very much the same, don't they? Yeah. Well, you need a van to carry it all, don't you?
Great big sofas and massive barbecues, eh? Have you seen it?
Blow up beds, cooking stations, little fridges, everything, isn't there? So we're thinking today is just about settling in, isn't it?
Well, it's late. It's 3 o'clock gone now, isn't it? We've only just had
Yeah.
dinner.
Then tomorrow we'll have a walk up around the house and around the gardens and up there. And then on Sunday we're actually booked in to go in the house, aren't we?
we paid to go in.
Well, I thought tomorrow you wanted to go and look round the, well, like a festival, isn't it? Where the
Yeah,
music
there's
and all that.
music and food outlets and beer tents and all that.
I thought that's what you were doing tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And then Sunday we're actually, well, it'll be the same, festival, tents and food, or we're actually booked to go in the house, haven't we, to have a look round that.
We are.
But there's certainly a lot of people here that's just here camping, let alone the people who are walking in, paying in the car park.
It's not where you live, don't it? 2 minutes with
Watch out, dog. Be careful on your 2-minute dispose of sharks properly. Dog poo.
What shall we do this and then go back then?
Yes, if you wish. Improve your caravanning skills.
Got windstorm chronic.
Right, we are on channel, we know.
Sorry. We have to edit that bit out and make sure we do. Yeah, what's on? Street food in the summer.
11 AM till 3 PM. Attic. Well, that Attic
28.
That Wednesday we're not even here.
His
Meet the
shop's on
makers.
Thursday.
30th, 31st in the Wall Garden.
I think it may but we'd do it. Street food, yes. As you can sell it every Wednesday, we won't be here. Gift shops on Thursday in August, we won't be here. Oh God.
That's a big bus.
Where are you looking?
That one there.
Alright.
Monster. Right, you want to be here. Motorhomes and caravans, if you're going out for the day, please leave something on your pitch. We won't be doing that. What are you doing, dog? Day 2 at the pop-up campsite. We're showered, breakfast, and we're now waiting for the little train that takes us up to the hall. About a 45-minute ride, taking in sights you wouldn't normally see if you went straight to the hall. Any minute now, free of charge as well, and we do like that saying. Can't even hear the train coming. Right?
It's not a train, it's a train.
Oh yeah. Something else was our carriage awaits. Looks like it's more used to carrying sheep than people.
Any big one, and they will then be harvested in about 2 weeks' time. The males go out with their boxes. So these are all state properties, and these belong to the gamekeepers. So the gamekeepers have these judge properties morning, and they're looking out the window. And they're all maintained by the building company. There's over 27 different companies in Holkham. Some of them are the foresters, some of the gamekeepers, the builders, people like myself, but also farmers, agricultural workers, people who work at Pinewoods. So lots of people employed. Over 450 people work.
We'll have some of them later.
So it's a big employer.
Back for them.
The big take the wedge up. Anyway, we won't stop here, but we will very briefly stop here.
This is the Great Barn. The Great Barn, the reason that we call it the Great Barn is it's actually central to the estate, right in the middle. But there's also a very modern building built by Thomas William Cook. Now, he was the successor to Thomas Cook. Thomas William Cook entertained over 1,600 people, and a number of times they were 4 or 5 days of barbecues and celebrations. But actually it was a meeting of heads, different people bringing different technologies of farming, different techniques of different animals, and so creating what we call the agricultural revolution of 1770. It was a massive improvement in agriculture. This barn was just a reflection of it. On the other side, on the left-hand side, there's another building we call the threshing barn. It has a big wheel on the outside. That was driven by a steam engine. Those bricked up windows were open. They used to bring their stooks of wheat, push it through the threshing machine, separating the straw from the grain, and the grain was stored in these barns here, which would then be paid for, and then that would be shipped quite often abroad, or down to the millers and maltsters of Wales, where they would be then sent abroad as well. So we used to produce in the 1780s and 1790s more food than we could eat here in Norfolk, and over a third of it used to be exported to Europe. So particularly malting barley. What do we use malting barley for, ladies and gentlemen? Any ideas? Yeah, definitely. The beer production. Excellent. So you malt the beer, and then you can make malt the barley, you can get beer from that. You also use it for the production of whiskey, of course. Any other? How about Maltesers, boys and girls? Yeah, Maltesers from the malt from barley. So a number of products we get from that, as well as the animal feed that is used for the majority of it. Back in the 1700s, as I said, the Norfolk was very wild. The coastland, of course, was all sand dunes, mud flats, and 1 or 2 estuaries for the shipping and the fishing fleets. But it was all inaccessible, and all roads came from the south. This one in particular came from Fakenham, and an extension of the old Roman road. So if you were to look down the far end, ladies and gentlemen, you may see an archway. That is the main archway into the estate behind me. And it would take a carriage and horses some 20 minutes to travel from that gateway up to this point here to the obelisk ahead. So quite an anticipatory entry into a house and estate, down the long lines and avenues of trees that were then planted. Like I say, this top of this hill was completely devoid of trees until some 40 years later. So Thomas Cook strived to build the house. Well, let's just keep on with about the obelisk. So the obelisk, I say, was built 4 years before the house was started. It's a brick built pillar lined with Bath stone. So that actually came all the way from Bristol Docks. 88 feet high, and I believe has some 23,000 bricks in its foundations. Modelled on those from Egypt. We still don't know the QR code on the bottom.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
And as we turn the corner, that would be the first view that anybody would have got if they'd been on the coach coming in to see the hall. This view has never really been changed, and the road itself was originally mapped out when the house was built. They did actually make a bit of a prototype to the hall, which is called the Temple, and they sited it over here on the left-hand side. You may get a glimpse of it as you pass with the road to the left. It's often used for weddings and ceremonies here on the estate. It's about an eighth of the size of the hall. A bit of a folly, really, but originally that temple that we call it was a sort of prototype to the hall itself. It was actually deemed very expensive to build the hall, and as I mentioned, Thomas Cook hadn't got a lot of money at that time, and originally it was being made of Bath stone, but As the economics grow, they decided then to build it of bricks. And so they used locally sourced bricks, 7 brickworks on the estate to create the hall that we see down ahead of us. And I say it took 30 years to build and used over 2.8 million bricks. Thankfully, I wasn't the one to count them, but believe me or not, we have 6 floors on that house, so it's a lot of house.
Yeah, that's where we were yesterday, wasn't it?
So Thomas Cook put all his energy and all his money into the house.
Not that Thomas
sadly
Cook.
died 5 years before the house was completed. Never seen the completed project that he set his heart on. And it was then completed by his wife, Margaret Thruxton, who actually paid a lot of money herself, her own money into it, to finish it off. So we're now coming up to some more deer, ladies and gentlemen. These are the male deer. These are what we call bucks in fallow language. So we have the does and we have the bucks.
Oh, here in front.
And we'll stop here for a few moments. Hopefully these chaps won't move away. Perhaps to have a look at them and to talk about them and maybe get 1 or 2 photographs once we're stopped. Okay, so they're pretty tame, but they don't like lots of barking and excessive noise. Okay, no guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, but just bear that in mind.
The deer survey.
Oh, look at the antlers.
The young ones tend to get up and walk, but the older ones, I've seen it all before. Very unusual for being that close. I think Rodney's pushing it a bit. Anyway, we'll just see.
That is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, just keep the volume down. So what we've got is these are fallow deer. Their normal coloration is that gorgeous sort of chestnut colour with the white dots. Okay. They also have the black stripes on their tail, so they have 3 stripes on their tail. It sort of looks like an M, no recognition from the fast food chain. But we also have a number of different other shades. So 20 odd years ago, they introduced a white... Anybody got that phone? That'd be nice if they turn it off.
Yeah, don't get told off.
That sort of sound is the one that's going to disturb them. Okay, so the other ones, so we've got some light colour ones. You may notice those with the white chests, and they don't actually have the black M on their rear. And these were introduced about 20 years ago to shake up the gene pool and also to increase the carcass weight of the animals. A lot of the fallow deer originally were quite lightweight, quite skinny, and the whiter ones have a better bulk. And they do produce a better carcass. So they were introduced some time ago, and they gradually introduced themselves within the herd. So you'll see a bit of a mixture, and that's all very good for the herd to have a little mixture. Also, you may see a dark one. There's a definitely dark one in front of us, and they were introduced about 5 years ago as fawns. So he's about 6 years old. And as a fawn, we selected, I think we selected 3 of the bucks to be dark, and there are about 6 females. And if you are very lucky, you may get to see 1 fawn, because 1 fawn was born this year, either from him or from one of the does. So you could tell they're bucks is because they have antlers. Now, not only that, they are slightly bigger and they're a little more, they have more presence, I believe, to them. I'm going to show you a couple of antlers for you to handle. So if I'm going to pass you over, please don't let the dogs chew them because they're actually made of bone. And these grow underneath a velvet. So the antlers grow under a skin or velvet, and they are nourished, and then they produce this antler which comes out their head. It grows from the beginning of June through July, August through to September. So at the moment it should be still growing, but because we've had such a dry weather, because they are gradually
Pass it on, mate.
age is denoted by the number of points. If you have 10 points, you're going to be likely to be between 12 and 13 years old. If you look at some of these animals, they have between 10 and 9 and 10 points, so they're about that old, and that would be round about the maximum age, between 12 and 14 years old. Sometimes they break off, sometimes we find them and they've been gnawed by another animal, perhaps a fox or something. So when they're young, they look like they've got springs on their toes and they dance about. So that was last year's form. So yeah, he's obviously very much more scared of the tractor or anything unusual, preferring to be on his own rather than with the herd. They're a crazy bunch of people. There, and then 4 wings on each corner. It's very symmetrical about the centre point. It's what we call Palladium style architecture, which was very popular in the 1700s. A mixture of Romanesque squareness and regularity, and the Grecian roof lines and pillars. So again, we stopped. If you want to get the photograph, it's the opportune moment. We will may peek over towards the left as well again, but to give you an opportunity if you wish. So, sorry? The festival was a Gone Wild festival. So this was a festival for young people under the age of sort of 21. So they had lots of activities over on the far side. It was run by Bear Grylls and his company. So really adventure, you know, axe throwing, how to make a fire, how to survive, you know. So basically it's self-survival. Okay, so are we all right there? So moving on. So the family wing in the live in the family wing, which is the one on the left-hand side, with the closed blinds at the bottom. On the right-hand side is what we call the temple wing, which is a wing where the family will use in the winter, and also with the temples there. And the 4 other wings are kitchen wings behind the temple wing, where obviously servants' quarters, massive amounts of copper and huge ranges that are in there. And then behind the family wing, what we call the stranger's wing. It's an interesting use of the word stranger, because that's where your friends live, where your friends come to stay. That's where your guest bedrooms are. But there's some really, really beautifully decorated rooms in there, which is all part of the tour if you went round the house. It's a great view from here as well, with the monument at the far distance and the private gardens of Lord and Leicester ahead of us. There's a statue on the left-hand side, which is actually of the 7th Earl of Leicester. So he was the father of Tom Cook. His name was Edward Cook. And he was the one that drove this tractor that we're sitting behind. Actually, it was his tractor. And he was the one that introduced tourism into Holkham. Like, for example, the campsites at Pinewoods. He introduced tractor tours. And he also introduced people to actually go around the house. So on the Sunday, Mondays and Thursdays. So without his help, we wouldn't actually be here today. The estate was nearly bankrupt at the time, and introducing new farming techniques and tourism safeguarded the estate. Other thing you may see from here is you see that there's a small building right on the right hand side. It was like an octagonal building, and that building actually was a part of the original house, and it was put there as a pump house. So it's a horse pump. A horse goes round and round in a circle that actually then pumps water from a well up to tanks in the roof. The Georgians, because it was a Georgian house, did love running water, loved showers, hot baths and basins, and so there were lots of baths and basins and toilets in the house itself. The Georgians loved them so much, actually, that in the main entrance hall, when you enter the hall, there are toilets down there, but they're not in single individual cubicles. Oh no, you share it with other people. It was believed that sharing and doing business together was acceptable in those days, perhaps not so acceptable today. It also felt, but as is one with fashions, Thomas William Cook engaged the services. Oh, there's a grebe, ladies and gentlemen, just diving. Sorry, a big grebe on the water with a nice white face. As a one with fashions, Thomas William Cook wanted to open up the estate, and he employed Capability Brown to visit
Capability Brown, he did the house on the Isle of Wight, didn't he?
In doing so, they opened up the lake and opened up the vista. So we get it as it is today.
Lovely to see all the deer just roaming.
Yeah.
So those are the females of the does. The does
Loads
are
of
on the
them. Hundreds of them
north
over
part.
there.
And looking over to the house on this side, which is the north side, the actual only entry we have in the hall is that door there. It seems rather small to such a big house, but it's all a matter of playing into the fact that when you walk through the small door, you then enter a massive great hallway, awe-inspiring when you walk in. There we go. That's what you're happy with the tractor. Go back there. Go and speak to Ronnie. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dogs were very well behaved.
Yeah, they are.
I'd say.
Thank you.
Really good. Thank you very much.
Where's Ronnie? There's Rocket Ronnie through there.
Wild away an hour.
Can't wait to do it again.
It was really interesting, actually.
Right.
What do you want to do now then?